Welcome everyone back to another episode. We are back with the Dev
Nate,
Show. Welcome back everyone, and we're excited for another fun episode. We got a lot to talk about, Nate. We got the World Cup. What else we got to talk about?
dude, I just saw right before doing all this, man. Dude, Kim Kardashian's getting $200,000 in child support.
Dude, what? Wait, 200,000 US, or are we talking like Iranian reals or like something like that?
US dollars, US dollars.
US dollars? Bro, what? That's insane. That's what type of kid needs $200,000 to survive?
I don't know, but I saw a meme right before this. It was a swimmer with a water bottle pouring water on his head. And it's like Kim Kardashian, a billionaire, you need $200,000 a month to support a kid. Yeah, your mind out of here.
That's such hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money for a kid, especially. God. So if anyone's trying to have a kid, have it with either Kim or Kanye, because you'll be set pretty
I
much.
mean, if you're a 3-year-old and you have $200,000, like, what are you doing?
You're balling, dude. You're drinking iced coffees at Starbucks.
Dude, like Kanye's kids gonna look like Hasbro and a Lambo. Like
Dude, literally.
this
About to be
is
the next one. Watch. Guaranteed it. That's gonna be so funny, dude. Oh my gosh, they're gonna be balling. They already have kids too, which is crazy. So maybe it's for all the kids, or maybe it's just for one. I don't know. Did it say?
I didn't see that far. I didn't see that far, but
Dude, that's
dude,
so funny.
there's like that's a lot of money just for one kid, two kids, three kids. Sure,
Yeah.
you can support your whole entire life as a family with $200,000 and be live really comfortably. Like,
Yeah, I think they only have a few kids. I think because I know they named it off the compass. I know it was north, south, east, and west. So it was like so I'm guessing they only have four. I don't know. I'm just guessing it's something to do with the compass.
50K a kid. Shoot, I'll take 50K like
Dude, 50K kids is not too bad, dude.
a
That's
month, dude. 50K a kid a month.
all I'm saying is that's some expensive formula right there. It's really expensive.
Yes, so I mean they did the baby formula shortage earlier a couple years ago, this last year or so.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is that those kids are gonna grow up to be Hasbro. Oh, too soon? Too soon.
Oh,
Guys, we got a really fun episode today. We got a really fun episode. I know we have other breaking news also. We have other breaking news. Yeah, so in let's see where in Chicago, lots of news in Chicago. Nate, did you hear about the news in Chicago? Nice couple.
is this something about Lori Lightfoot?
Something like that. Yeah. The So listen to this. A man gets back at his ex-girlfriend by abandoning her car at the airport, generating over $100,000 in fines. What? $100,000 in parking tickets? Bro, if I leave like my car like in Charleston for just a few hours, my car is gone. After 2, 3 tickets, they they get that car out of there, bro. $100,000 in fines? That's insane.
Man, she could have like a trip to her lifetime. She might be at the World Cup right now.
Dude, she could have been at the World Cup. Dude, she could have
Right.
been. Oh my god, dude, she could have been halfway as far as Kanye West and Kim's kids right now. I mean, that's crazy. Like,
I mean, that's like half a month worth of money for the kids, you know?
I know those kids are balling, dude. Yeah, those kids, they got it. They'll be able to afford those fines. No big deal.
Dude, 100, that's a smart way to do it, man. I'm telling you, like just take the car out to get back at someone, just park at the airport parking lot.
Yeah, it's actually really smart, Nate. Actually, I actually left your car there, Nate. I forgot to tell you. Sorry about that,
Oh,
buddy.
yeah.
But I left it by the school. I hope you don't mind. Sorry, Big Nate.
Oh, is it by the fire hydrant?
Yeah, right, right next to it. Right next to it. I parked it literally an inch right next, so you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, appreciate
Yeah.
it. Is that smoke outside?
What is that? Oh my god. Yeah, it must
Oh,
be some.
oh, man, I think a bunch of just died in that apartment over there because
Oh yeah, no worries. No big
my
deal.
car was in front of it, like they
Dude, but
couldn't
those
tell
fines, you
it.
still gotta pay the fines, dude. You still gotta pay. It's 100K.
It's gonna be like Michael Scott in the office yelling, "I filed bankruptcy."
Yeah, literally. No, but here's the funniest part. I think the red lining in this whole thing is the fact that it's at the airport is where they left the car.
Yeah,
I mean, there could have been a bomb in there for all we know. I mean, who knows? There could have been a bomb at there. Say
you said
what?
Chicago? Is it Chicago Airport?
Probably, I'm assuming. It said Chicago.
O'Hara, right? O'Hara Airport parking prices.
It said a Chicago woman has settled with the city of Chicago after her ex-boyfriend. That's crazy. That's insane. Yeah, That's literally nuts. And it goes to show you how much these dang parking tickets are. Like, what? They're insane. We should have like a monthly pass where we can park anywhere we want to. Like, I mean, that's my like contribution, I think, to society is that I'm going to start the first monthly pass. We need like a season pass for
All right,
parking tickets.
for
Wouldn't that be awesome?
daily parking at O'Hara Airport, it looks like about $42 off their website. $42
$42?
a day. All right, so
Bro,
a hundred
inflation is
thousand.
getting out of hand here. Oh my god. We got 100K in fines. We got
Yeah, they're paying
$42 a day in
that's
parking.
that's over a year. That's like a couple years right there, isn't it?
Dude, this is insane.
I mean, what did I say? It's 8,000, 10,000.
Dude, this is insane. Imagine working at the airport. You're working there. You get home. You got $100 to your name. You're like, oh, this is great. Then taxes are taken out. Then you got parking tickets taken out. Then you got insurance.
So that's like 6.5 years of parking.
For what? For what? Where did you get
So
these
it's paying
calculations?
$42 a day of parking for over $100,000 in fine. That's 6.5 years of like just like a car chilling in an airport parking lot.
What? Oh, what if it was parked in 3 parking spaces? Maybe that's why. Maybe it was a big truck. You know how some people do that
That's
sometimes?
still 2 years. That's still 2 years.
Yeah, but multiply that by 3. Now it's only 1 or 2 years.
But
I don't
dude,
know, Nate. I don't know.
I'm gonna go on BS. My BS meter's going off on this thing right here. How's a car get away with chilling in an airport parking lot without anybody noticing for 6.5 years?
This is what I'm saying. I mean, there easily could have been a bomb in there. No one knows. Like literally, it would have been crazy. Like, how is this not like a public safety concern? Like, guys, what? Oh my god, what are we gonna do?
Dude,
Yeah,
now you mentioned that, dude. Have you ever gone to an airport bar and try to order a shooter or something like that?
a
Yeah,
shooter? No, why?
I'll go
Wait,
there.
what? What is that what you're
Yeah,
asking the
can I get a
bartender?
shooter? Or just go there. Yeah, can I get a bomb? You know, can I get one of those bombs up there? You know,
Oh my god, have you actually done that? What did they say?
dude, that'd be kind of hilarious just to walk up to a bartender in an airport and
Nate,
just, yeah, can I get a bomb? You know, like one of those bombs, like a Vegas bomb.
dude,
Yeah,
that's so. I have the best idea for our like 3 trips that we have promised to each other to go to Dubai from this YouTube channel. We need to go and on one of them say, "Guy, we need to order shooters, bombs, whatever the heck is, guns, terrorists. I don't know, something like that. There needs to be something like that. That would be hilarious. That'd be so funny.
yeah, man. I was just flying back on Monday, dude. I was trying to take my cast iron pan with me. Do you know that's not
What?
so? Yeah, I had a cast iron pan left back in
Why?
Richmond. I wanted to bring it back with me to Dallas. So I cook some steaks on it and stuff. You know that stuff's not allowed on airplanes, cast iron pans.
I wonder why. I don't know. Maybe because it's
I'm kind of upset. I had to throw away my pan. I was kind of hyped to use it to cook. I had to throw away my cast iron.
why are you trying to bring in a pro? Just buy another one. They're like $20, I think. I don't know.
Dude,
Bro,
come
it's
on,
less than the parking at Chicago Airport, dude. What the heck?
yeah, but like I already have one. I'll keep it. Like, that's good.
Oh god, I don't know why you're trying to sneak a cast. How did you wait? How did you do this? Did you like put
I
it?
was not trying to sneak it. I just had it in my luggage chilling. I was like, you know, it's just a cast iron pan. No one cares about a cast iron pan.
Did
And
you put it in your suitcase or did you put it like through the security thing?
I put it in my suitcase and was going through that thing. And this guy pulled me aside. He's like, yeah, man, you can't have a cast iron pan on the plane. I'm like, what you talking about? It's just a cast iron pan. I'm gonna do make a steak on the plane. Like, you get mad I'm cooking and not cooking for everybody
You're
else.
gonna get so mad you're cooking a steak on the plane unless you have enough steak for them, honestly. Because if you have enough steak for them, I think they'd be fine. But you didn't
I
bring
was
any steak,
trying to bring
right?
the grill also. I was gonna grill on the plane too. I guess they don't appreciate grilling.
Dude,
It's
they
like
don't
you
like that at all.
bring a
But did you bring steak?
propane.
Did you bring steak?
I couldn't. I couldn't. They wanted you to bring that to
Dude,
TSA.
that's why, Nate. If you brought steak, you would have been fine, dude. Everybody knows this, Nate. This is like
You
common
do
sense.
you do like stores at the airport. They have anything and everything, dude. Like you could probably buy a steak. You could probably buy a cast iron pan back there. Those airport stores. They
Probably
got
could for like
everything there.
quadruple the price. It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. Like what do you
One,
think what do you think is more affordable? Like a Texas Roadhouse in the airport or Salt Bay Steak Restaurant?
oh, let's see. I don't know.
Like you got
Honestly, I
like
think it's pretty
affordability.
comparable.
Like, what?
I think it's pretty comparable, honestly. I think they'd be pretty similar in
I'm
pricing.
probably
Yeah.
paying $1,000 a steak at the airport, or Texas Roadhouse or something.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I think it's about the same. Honestly, I think it's practically the same.
Airport's
Yeah.
just expensive, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. Like they charge extra for no reason. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the biggest scam in the world is these. What are they called? Tax-free stores or something like that in these airports. It's the biggest scam ever.
They
Tax-free.
have
It's
a
like
tax-free store in the airport.
no, yeah, like if you travel a bunch, they have these stores. They're called like royalty free, tax free, something like that, import free or something like that. Basically saying like you don't have to pay taxes on it. So what they do is, let's say you're trying to buy a cast iron skillet, right? At an airport. I don't know why you'd buy one, Nate,
Mhm.
but you literally try to buy, let's say, $20, right? They'll jack up the price to $60 and say, oh, tax free. Like, no, you're paying the tax. It's like you're paying triple the price. That's why. I think it's the biggest scam ever. But people believe it. They go in there, they're like, oh my God, it's tax free. I don't have to pay any taxes on this. This is amazing.
Yeah,
It's
it's like a
honestly.
tax-free weekend. Like, don't they have a tax-free weekend like the summer before school and stuff like that, like August?
I think that's different. I think they
Oh,
actually give you tax free for that. But
oh, okay. I was like, this scam,
I
so they
think
just get people to buy all the pointless school supplies.
yeah, see, I think that's a little different. They actually give you a tax break on that. And the airport, they don't. They literally just charge you triple the price of a regular good. And then they
Well, how
just
much do you think you're paying? Like, people probably paying like $10 for a water bottle at the airport.
at the airport,
Yeah,
that's
like,
about
it's ridiculous. You're probably
right.
like for a tiny candy bar, you're probably paying like $7 for it. Like,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
don't buy
literally.
food at the airport.
Yeah, literally. Speaking of traveling, Nate, speaking of traveling, we have more news actually from Chicago. Now we're down to Florida. In Florida, Wide Neck, the internet celebrity known for his wide huge neck, has been arrested again in the state of Florida. Have you seen this guy? His name's Wide Neck.
I think I recognize him, but like,
Maybe
oh,
it's because of his
he
neck.
looks like a character shirt out of SpongeBob, honestly, if we're being honest.
That's he really does.
What
No,
do you
no,
get
his
arrested
neck.
for?
If you guys haven't seen him, his neck is literally the shape of this. It's literally it's. I swear to God, if you look it up, it will be the shape of a square. I'm telling you. And then his face sits on top like an oval. It's hilarious. But yeah,
What do you get arrested for?
his real name is Charles Wide Neck McDowell, and he went viral in 2018 for having the largest neck ever recorded in human history on a mugshot. So there you go, guys. If you want to look him up, his name is Charles Wideneck McDowell. He just got arrested again.
What do you get
Uh,
arrested for? Did it say?
I'm not sure, but you know what?
Look it up.
The
That's all you had to
internet
Google.
is a powerful thing. I'll tell you. Charles McDowell. Oh, I typed in Charles McDowell and all it did was pop up neck. That's all I did. Ooh, aggravated assault, I think. I think it was aggravated assault again. Yeah, that's rough. Yep. No more of that. Oh, in
Who's trying to get a fight with
Pensacola.
this guy?
In all places, Pensacola, too. Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Pensacola. I mean, come on.
Dude, are you
If
trying to take
anyone
the whole
knows
U.S. military out?
Dude, if anyone knows anything about Pensacola, Florida, it's that there are definitely some interesting people there for sure. It's definitely an
You got any stories?
interesting place, huh?
You got any stories about Pensacola?
Oh, dude, do I got stories about Pensacola? Pensacola is an interesting place. Oh, it's actually not aggravated. It's charges of aggravated stalking and withholding child support. Oh my God, maybe he was involved with the Kanye West thing. Well, I mean, heck, honestly,
Okay, let's talk about this. Right, he got charged with stalking. Dude, he's not hiding from anybody. If he's walking and following you in public, you're gonna see a guy. You're gonna look over and like, you see that guy's neck?
everybody thinks they're being stalked by Wide Neck. They're like, guys, have you seen that guy's Wide Neck? He's following me.
Like, everybody who goes in public, people are just like pointing over. It's like, man, you got a measuring tape around that neck. People were trying to talk to him in public, and the same girl kept looking like, how's this guy following me?
Nate, rumors have it that his neck is so big it actually spans multiple area codes. Did you know that? So if you call him, you can actually reach him if you phone in multiple area codes.
It sounds like you're trying to make a "your mom was so fat" kind of joke, and you're talking about this guy's neck. That's just what it sounds.
Dude, literally, it's so funny though. And so in 2018, he was arrested for multiple drug charges. So he went from multiple drug charges to aggravated stalking to withholding child support. Honestly, Wide neck, dude. Honestly, my neck would be pretty wide after that, being stressed out. I don't know if that's how necks work, but dude. And from that, he amassed over 1 million followers on Instagram. Dude, that's crazy. That's literally nuts.
He's gonna be an influencer in jail.
Dude, he is literally. That's when he in 2018. I remember it because everyone was, and when he got released, he was doing like there was, I swear, there was this like kid. He's like an anorexic kid, and he's like a famous celebrity too. And they were doing like rap duos together. This is what the world is turning into, Nate. This is literally what the world is turning into. We got Wide Neck doing a duo with this kid. Hold on, I gotta figure out who the kid is. Wide Neck Trolls duo. I'm telling you, it's like I don't know what the rap duo was. His name is Daddy Long Neck. So that's why the collab, because his name is Wide Neck and he collabed with this guy who's anorexic named Daddy Long Neck. So his neck is long. So if you look it up, his neck is like, it looks like a few feet long. I don't know from the pictures, but so he's working together with Wide Neck and Long Neck. So it sounds like a bad joke. It sounds like a bad bar joke. Wide Neck and Long Neck walk into a bar. Jeez.
This guy is what?
I don't know, Nate. This is what this world's turning into. Jesus Christ. This is why this podcast was started, to give you guys the important news you guys needed to learn about, that Wide Neck and Long Neck were working together. Oh my God. This is, I don't know.
Giraffe.
I don't know why we started talking about it. Let's get a new topic. I'm done
you think it's like mom like had sex with a giraffe or something like that? Like
what? What?
That guy, dude. It's gotta like a giraffe. Like
he might be, honestly. He might be part giraffe. Maybe that's why his neck's so long. Dude, who knows? Who knows? In more Florida news, we have, let's see here. It says, this is good. I love this. Select public stores will now allow customers to drink while they shop. Interesting. What are your thoughts on this, Nate?
dude, I remember being at Virginia Tech, and we used to call it Gucci Kroger. There's like two Krogers. We call it Ghetto Kroger and Gucci Kroger. There's Kroger at Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
They had a bar in the Kroger. They had like a bar you could sample some beer, some wine. You would see people there all the time hanging out. Like this is not breaking news. This is like people do this everywhere.
Guys, we're bringing you normal news now. Not breaking news. We're bringing you normal news, guys.
Breaking news. Moms like to get drunk when they shop.
Yeah, literally. That should be the title of this video, honestly. Breaking news.
So yeah, where I'm at in Dallas, right? There's I live like about 10, 15 minutes from Highland Park, which is a nice area in Dallas. So there's like right by the school, there's like this little shopping mall area. It has a bunch of designer clothes. I can't pronounce their names, and that's a whole nother story.
Balenciaga?
Yeah.
Too soon. Keep going.
But yeah, so like had all these expensive stores. You can tell it's like a really nice area. I probably can't even afford to even look at that shopping center. But there's a really good Mexican restaurant. There's a good Mexican restaurant there. I love it. It's called Mi Casino. It's pretty good. Supposedly I was talking to my friends when we went there one time. Yeah. So I talking to my friends when I was in there one time. It's like, yeah, what all the moms in Dallas just come here during the day and just get hammered. They go pick up their kids after school.
Sounds like a pretty Dallas, Texas thing to do. I mean,
yeah, that's what they did.
It's hot up there. You got to stay hydrated. I mean, it's what, like 200 degrees over there right now?
38 degrees right now. I don't know what you're
38. Jeez, that's a lot colder than I thought.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that's what my friend told me. She's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, the moms just come here day to just shop and drink at this place.
That's actually hilarious.
So, yeah, people. Newsflash, people like to get drunk and shop. Yeah, like
wait, Nate, I honestly thought you were kidding about the 38 degrees thing. It says it's 40 degrees right now in Dallas, Texas. What? Dude, what? That's in Charleston right now. It's definitely
like 70s and 80s yesterday. I was going to that Mavs Warriors game. And I was like, man, it's pretty warm outside. I'm kind of mad I wore pants.
Dude, right now in Charleston, it's like it's like 50, 60 degrees. Like, it's not even that bad at all.
Devin hasn't even been outside all day.
I haven't been outside, guys. Even though I was just outside, like right before shooting this podcast. Yeah, it's 65. I was about to say it didn't get that much colder. Yeah, it's 65 degrees. So, guys, if you're looking for the cold, go to Texas because they got the heat and they got the cold.
They got the heat and the cold. Yeah. There's no such thing as fall.
It's hot and cold. You get it?
Cold, yeah. it's like the Shaq's icy hot.
It's like what?
Like Shaquille O'Neal's icy hot. Have you ever seen his commercials?
Yeah, I was going to say something like that, but yeah, literally,
Dude,
it's so funny.
Shaquille
Icy
O'Neal
hot.
could put his name on anything. He could put his face on anything. I think I saw a meme somewhere where he had his face on tampons. Like, look at the person has their face on tampons.
Oh, do you think he could put his face on wide neck? You think that'd be, and then he'd be even more famous? What do you think?
I don't know. Is that something you want to put your face on? A
That's a good
tattoo?
question, honestly. It's a good question. Shaq, go try that out. We'll be your marketing team for a week. We'll see how it works. Oh my God. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah, the fact that they are letting people drink. I don't know. I think that's pretty interesting. It's a great concept. It's a great concept, but I feel like lawyers are the ones who really want this because if you know anything about personal injury lawyers, they love slip and fall cases. I'll tell you that. They love some slip and fall cases. And I'll tell you what, if there's beer on the ground, they love that slip and fall.
Here, like, let's think about this, right? Like, have you like when you think about these like in random suburb towns, you have like Chili's or an Applebee's, and people leaving these places at like midnight or 2 a.m. These people are driving home, right? No one at Chili's or Applebee's is staying sober at midnight, 2 a.m. Well, people go to the grocery store, they can do the same thing. It's just a different time of day. Like,
Yeah, Nate, you got a
coexist
great point right
businesses.
there. Everybody who drives, that's why there's such bad drivers because they're all just drunk. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, literally. Speaking of drunk drivers too, by the way, California, I don't know if you saw this, Nate, but they're now Apple's new policy. This has nothing to do with drunk driving, by the way. But in California, Apple's new policy, Apple, the phone company, their new policy is to let people so they have a robbery. They had a robbery go on in California. Like there's a bunch of them going on right now. Their new policy is to allow the robbers to rob the store and to actually hold back customers. So literally there's so many videos online being posted of literally the employees not trying to stop the crime or anything, not trying to stop they're literally them handing iPhones like, oh, would you like another iPhone, sir, to go along with the robbery? Oh, would you like, and then a customer tries to intervene and these people just go, oh, no, stay back, sir, stay back. They'd be like forcibly holding back these people. What? Like, what is going on
All
over
right.
there in California?
If you're a 25-year-old, right? You're making $20 an hour at working at Apple. And a guy comes in with a gun. Are you really gonna try to be you're gonna play Superman? You're making
Dude,
20 bucks an hour at the Apple store at age 25. You probably hate your life because you're paying 4 grand in rent and you're making 20 bucks an hour. You haven't even tasted food ever.
hey, you got to do what you got to do for that Apple discount. I'm telling you about that discount. It's real juicy for the new iPhone that they come out with every year. But another thing too is the fact of the matter is that they were forcibly holding back their own customers. Like these customers were trying to defend the day. Not even them, the people that are getting paid 10, 15, 20 bucks an hour. The customers themselves were trying to save the day and be vigilantes. And they were saying, no, stop it. Don't even go there.
Well,
They were
you gotta
forcibly
watch
holding
them.
these people back. What?
You gotta watch out more nowadays. It's not just the customers going crazy and going rampant. I mean, you see Walmart in that Chesapeake, Virginia. The
Dude,
manager decided to shoot up the store.
yeah, it's
Like
crazy.
crazy.
You got to look out for everything nowadays in America. Like it's
Yeah,
insane.
you got the crazy customers, you got the crazy workers. And
Yeah.
the craziest thing about this whole entire sad situation was there was like an employee who did an interview. He's like, man, thank God I was late to work today.
Oh my gosh. I saw that. I saw that. The dude said he said it in the interview that thank God I was late to work. Bro, like that's
How was that the first thing out of this guy's mouth? When you had a news reporter walking up to you trying to interview him, like, man, what happened here? And you're just like, man, thank God I was late to work.
bro, that's the first thing that came out of his mouth. That's bad. That's really bad.
That's what we came to in America nowadays. You're just like, man, it is what it is, but I'm glad I was late to work.
God,
So am I working TVs today? Am I working clothes? Like
jeez. Oh man, I guess I'm going to work at Apple.
Walmart came out and said the stores be operating good as new and stuff like that. They probably should add that in interviews, like make like a behavioral interview question or like a case interview question. Like, what would you do if your fellow manager decided to shoot up the store?
if they if yeah, the question would be, yeah, so if there's a robbery that occurs at our store, what would you do? Would you run? Would you fight back, or would you push back customers that are actually paying money to purchase goods at the store?
And
Well, I'd probably push back, customers. Like, whoa.
they should add like a checkbox in there, like in the result of the shooting. Like, are you still comfortable with working in a shooting?
Why did why does this sound like when you go on the planes and they say, "Are you comfortable with risking your life in an emergency situation by sitting in the emergency room?" No, I just want some extra leg room. Just leave me alone. Like, why does it sound so similar?
You bring up a good point there. Like, do you think Wilson's emergency exit rows are like able to open those doors?
Bro, every time. I know it's bad. I know it's so
Everyone in
so
there
bad.
has their AirPods in. They can't hear anything you're only saying.
Last flight I was on, I had my headphones and I didn't hear it. They took off the plane. And I was like in the emergency room and I was like, wait, I'm in the emergency room. They didn't even come up to me and tell me anything. Like they were just like, they just assume at this point. They just assume that, okay, you're sitting in the emergency room. You should know you got to step up to the plate. I mean, it's
A lot of
like,
pressure on you, man. A lot of pressure on you.
you got to be ready to go. And another thing too, I think, I think the fact that matters, I think people nowadays actually like they have to pay attention so much to the fact that the flight attendants, when they do their like brief like introduction thing, you know how they turn off all like, so if you have your headphones plugged into the thing and you're watching a movie, whatever, on the seat on the airplane, they'll literally stop everything just so you hear the instructions. It makes sense. You can hear the instructions on how to save your life. The plane crashes for some reason. But the fact of the matter is that the funny part is that literally they tell you, oh my God, we're already at 10 minutes. And we haven't started talking about the World Cup yet. Hold on. I'm going to pause that and we're gonna talk about that on the next podcast.
Just finish up. You're almost done. You're almost done.
I was gonna say, I think it's really funny that they literally stop you to do that, but then the emergency thing, they don't even care. They're just like, yeah. I guess people assume that they're going down the slides or something, so nobody cares. Like, oh, it's just slides. I don't care. I don't really care about it. Nobody cares. Anyway, should we talk about the World Cup now? Do we have enough time?
Right, oh, we might as well. Did you watch that U.S. game? In the U.S., who did they play? Iran, U.S. Iran game. Did you watch
Dude,
that?
that was insane. The U.S. are through. Thanks to Captain Pulisic saving the day with the world-saving ball injury that he sustained. Dude, he literally risked his manhood for our country, and I think that's the most patriotic thing I've ever seen. If you guys didn't watch it, he scored the goal. He threw his whole body into this goal, right? The ball came out in front, came in for a cross. He ran up, tried to go score it. He threw his whole body into it and hit it with his foot. In the last second, he tripped over the goalkeeper, face first, balls first, into the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper kneed him, and the ball is going like 20 miles an hour, however fast he runs.
Mhm.
And he went face first into this goalkeeper's chest. He got a concussion. He lost his manhood, but news has came out, apparently. Rumor has it that he's going to be good to go in the next game that they're having against the Netherlands. So the U.S. is through to Netherlands. But the only thing is he won't be able to have kids for the next 15 years. So it's okay. It's fine. He did everything. But thank you, Captain Pulisic, for your charitable contribution to America.
Dude, I was like watching that game, and I was just like severely disappointed in our attacking abilities. We'll get everywhere, but once we gave so many terrible passes in the box, like terrible crosses, and we cannot finish. Like, it is just awful.
I don't know. The first half, I think we were playing good. I think it was the first half,
We gave
if I
us so
remember.
many wide open shots. Like, we just shoot the ball into nothing. Like, I seen you at like the random soccer games play.
Do
Just
not go
the ball.
there. Do not go there. Nate, should we talk about your goalkeeping
more
skills?
on target than theirs were. Like, come on, like they just had like no composure to finish the shot, finish the ball, like just do
Jeez.
something. They just like it was just like embarrassing to watch.
I know. I think it is kind of funny that these guys train their whole life to get to the World Cup, and then they get to the World Cup and they do something like that. Like, bro, come on. Like, I mean, you've been doing this your whole life. I mean, let's be honest. These kids are trained at like 3 years old to play soccer now. Like, it's not nothing out of the ordinary to take a simple shot, but they let their nerves get to them and they just go, bam, just hit it as hard as they possibly can. Goes to the moon. They're like, oh my God, I wonder what just happened. Like, why did that happen? I don't know.
He almost blundered the whole entire game and throw a draw. Like they had a like open net shot like in the last like minute or so in the stoppage time.
Wait, are you talking about the last 10 minutes where we almost had the
Yeah.
PK? That was crazy. I was holding my.
Yeah, they also almost had a wide open shot at the goal where luckily we saved.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's the thing with the U.S. We were kind of shaky in it, not gonna lie, but Captain Pulisic pulled through. That's all that matters.
I don't know where our goals are going to come from against Netherlands though. Like we play Netherlands on Saturday at 9 a.m. at least 9 a.m. my time, and like I don't know where the goals are coming from. Like it's
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the defense that Netherlands has is insane. They have one of the arguably the best defender in the world, Virgil van Dijk, from my favorite team. You know I had to mention it. For my favorite team, Liverpool. And dude, I'm telling you, that's gonna be nuts. Their lineup's crazy. Like they're like, hold on, let me pull up the lineup just to tell y'all, because I don't think y'all know how crazy this lineup is. And that's the thing I thought was really interesting. They're attacking, they have a good attacking, but their attacking is nowhere near as good as their defense.
I mean, U.S. does not have great. It doesn't seem to have any finishers. Like we don't. Who's our number 9? Like we don't really have a good number 9 out there.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be tough for sure. But when is the game being played again? Is it
I think it's 9 a.m. my time on Saturday.
this Saturday? Okay. Is it this Saturday? Doesn't even
Mhm.
say it.
Well, they probably haven't announced all the groups. I know one of my coworkers mentioned it earlier
Oh no,
today.
you're right. It's Saturday, December 3rd. Yeah. So the Netherlands, they have their team is insane. Like, so for an example, their midfield, they have Frankie De Jong, which is he's really good. Their midfield's kind of lacking, not gonna lie. Their forwards, they got Memphis Depay, who's pretty good. They got Boguine, who are all really good players. But their defense, bro, listen to their defense. They got Nathan Ake from Manchester City. They got Virgil van Dijk. They lit from Bayern
Right.
Munich, and they got one other guy too. They got Blind. So they got Dolly Blind. Yeah, so they're stacked. They're a great team. So America, we gotta pull through. Pulisic's gotta sacrifice another one for our team so we can be able to do that, because there's a
I don't
lot
know
of
how the advance.
there's a lot of pressure. Also, too, dude, Mexico, I was actually really shocked to see that Mexico didn't get through today. I was rooting for Mexico because I
Well, they
thought Mexico was going to pull through. They honestly played so well today. I was watching the game against Saudi Arabia. And honestly, I thought the game that they had, this game was the most intense game ever with Saudi Arabia, because Nate, you saw last time Saudi Arabia won their game, and did you see what happened?
got some Rolls Royces.
Yeah, the Prince of Saudi Arabia gifted every player, I think it was like 11 people on the squad who played, a brand new, fully decked out Rolls Royce. Like, what? Just for winning their first game. Like, they didn't even they didn't even qualify. Like
They beat Argentina. Let's just be honest. That's like a
I mean, good team.
unbelievable upset.
I mean, good job, but I mean, bro, you're not even like halfway through the tournament, and they're getting Rolls Royces. Like, what? Like, imagine if they won the tournament. Like, it's crazy.
Get all these mansions. But I'm saying though, like the refs are like trying so hard to give Messi PK sometimes. I was watching the highlights earlier, and I was like, some of the stuff is like, if you watch any other player do this, they're not calling a PK. But it's Messi out there having the prized possession. Like some of these shots, like you should not be giving PKs for.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing too is actually Messi today. I think it was either today or yes, yeah, it was today. They missed a free kick against, or not, PK against Poland today.
Yeah, that's the PK I was talking about. If you look at it, Poland, he's got some justice over it, but like he just went up for a header and missed it. Like he was completely off target. They're like, oh, PK. We got
God,
to save Argentina. Let's take them to the promised land.
it's like it was the Bravos. Yeah, it was
It's
crazy. It was at the 39th minute mark. Lionel Messi missed a penalty. It was, I think, saved by the goalkeeper, which was insane.
crazy part is if Argentina loses that game, I believe they will play France in the round of 16. That would have been a ridiculous game
That would have been
versus
nuts, dude.
Argentina.
This,
Mbappe versus Messi. Like, come on. Like, you
oh
telling
my
me you don't want to
gosh.
watch that?
That would have been insane, dude. This World Cup is like so interesting. It's been such an interesting one so far. And the fact that so many people are like seeing so many upsets, it's been a really awesome World Cup, I think, for most people besides Mexico. I feel really bad because I thought Mexico was gonna keep going a lot farther than they did. But yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy World Cup. I'm excited to see how it's gonna keep going, because
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting, dude. We have
I hope the Germans can pull it off tomorrow. Just beat Costa Rica into the ground, and maybe Spain can pull out a win against Japan, just so Germany can pull that miracle in advance.
Dude, I know that. I don't know why they're not winning. That's a crazy upset too. Honestly, that's surprising.
They came back and drew Spain to keep their hope alive. But
Did they?
uh,
Do you know what the score was?
it was a 1-1 draw, I believe.
No way. Oh my
Musiala is looking amazing though. Jamal Musiala is looking special.
gosh, when was that? Hold on, I'm trying to look up the score and
That
see.
was like Friday, I want to say Friday or Saturday.
Friday.
It was a good game though. I thought Germany looked great on the attack and stuff, but they came back and got it. Couldn't believe Neuer allowed a goal.
Dude, no, I
Oh,
don't. Oh no, it was on Sunday, November 27th. It was
yeah,
a
it
1-1 Germany to Spain. Yeah, that's crazy.
that was a good game.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, with that, guys, we are out of time. We want to thank you all so much again. My name's Dev,
My name is Nate.
and thank you guys for tuning into the Dev Nate Show.
Like and subscribe. Like and
Like and
subscribe.
subscribe. Peace.
See ya.